Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rula. Hope everyone is doing well. So, this is part 2 of my full-size fine fragrance mist collection, mainly from Bath & Body Works. If you would like to see part 1 of my collection, I will link the video down below, down on the description box. Go check it out. So I mentioned in part 1 that I do have two 3-tier carts where I keep the full-size fine fragrance mists that I have. The first one was mainly fine fragrance mists that are like kind of one-offs and ones that I'm using. But this second cart, I have my backups. Some of these backups are from older packaging. The reason why I kept some of the older packaging of some of these fragrances, it's because I actually prefer the packaging of the older scents, I prefer the older packaging, so I can't speak today. So that's why I kept them on this cart. I just would like to have them sticking around a little bit longer. So this upcoming semi-annual sale, I'm going to allow myself to pick up more backups of certain fragrances that I love. Coming the next year, in 2025, I'm not going to go so crazy with picking up a lot of backups. I may pick up backups here and there, but yeah, I'm not going to get like multiples and multiples and multiples of backups like with some fragrances. But anyways, I'm going to get started. So I forgot to mention in part 1 that I've been using a Twisted Peppermint. This is the Twisted Peppermint I have. This is from 2023. It's in the faceted. I keep this one on my work craft desk at all times. And I have a pretty good dent on that one. At least to me, that's a pretty good dent. Yeah, I really liked the 2023 version of that. I have a backup to Vampire Blood. This one I actually have on a wired shelf on display in my craft room. I absolutely love the packaging to this one. So that's Vampire Blood. And by the way, I'm not going to go through these scent notes only because I don't want this video to be super long. But I will be making comments here and there, of course. And this is the newest rendition of Into the Night. I have this on display in my craft room on a shelf. So that's Into the Night. I absolutely love Into the Night. So yes, onto the cart. So I'm going to start from the back. I have a backup to Gingham Gorgeous in the original packaging. I have a Gingham Fresh. I have a Gingham Vibrant. Hopefully I'm in camera. I wish this one would come back. I absolutely love Gingham Vibrant. It was my favorite of all of them. I have a backup to Gingham Love. I wish this one would come back. I have a backup to Butterfly. This is the original packaging. Like I said, sometimes I prefer the original packaging to some fragrances, and this is one of them. I actually have one other backup to Butterfly in this original packaging. So, next is the 25th anniversary of Cucumber Melon. I know a lot of people kind of, I guess, are not fans of cucumber melon. I don't mind cucumber melon, to be honest. It's a nice fruity scent. It is quite popular, so well, I'm guessing it's quite popular because otherwise they would not be releasing this one over and over again during semi-annual sales mainly. To me, this is a classic. This one's very nostalgic for me. But yeah, I had to pick up the 25th anniversary of cucumber melon. So that's going to stay in my collection. Next, actually I did show this in the previous video, but this is Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. I thought I'd show you guys again how it looks like. So just put that aside. Next, I have a backup of Sweetheart Cherry. I have 1, 2, 3 backups to Sweetheart Cherry. I have 2 backups to Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I have a backup to Wild Madagascar Vanilla. Next, this is a backup to Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. I have 2 backups to Tropidelic. I love this scent. I have 2 backups of Calypso Clementine. I have a backup to Costa Rica Pink Pineapple Sunrise. So this one's coming back, guys, so I'm probably not going to get a backup to this one. I figured 2 is enough for me. Next is a backup to Poppy. Next I have a backup to Whipped Coconut Milkshake. And I have a backup to Blueberry Bun Cake. I have a backup to Idalia. This was released in the beveled or faceted bottle back in holiday of 2023. I know a lot of people were saying this was very weak in this packaging, but honestly, guys, since I've had this for a while, to me it's quite stronger. I guess it took time to macerate in its bottle. Yeah, I find it really strong. So I love Dahlia. And I do also have a backup in this packaging to Dahlia. I have a backup to Chasing Fireflies. I have 1, 2, I have 3 backups to Dream Bright. So I stocked up on Dream Bright. I have a backup to Sweet Whiskey. So I actually like this packaging, so I've kept this on this cart. And I also have another Sunrise Woods. This was released last year in 2023. I prefer the packaging from the 2023 version. And to me, with my nose, I actually prefer this version as opposed to this year's version from 2024. To me, this is a little bit deeper. I get more of the fruity note in Sunrise Woods and from 2023. I love that scent. I have a backup to Champagne Apple and Honey. This is the 2024 version. And I do have a backup of Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This is the 2024 version. I have a online exclusive from the US. My dear friend Sandy sent hers along to me. This was never made available here in Canada. This is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. So I'm happy to have a backup. And this is Autumn Drive. I have a older Dark Kiss in my collection. And I have a Dark Kiss in this styled bottle. I have one more actually. And now Dark Kiss is an online exclusive here in Canada, by the way. So I have a Peach Bellini as a backup. And here in the front is some of the Everyday Luxury collection. So I have a backup to Floral Fantasy. I have two, no, this is a Petal Parade. I have two backups of Oh Cherry. One is a US version, and this one I have is the Canadian version. There's French and English on the packaging. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but yeah, it looks different. There's no pricing actually. And I do have two backups of Pink Obsessed. I have a backup of Covered in Roses. And lastly, on this level, I have a backup to Viva Vanilla. So on to the second level, and that's it really. This one is probably the oldest fine fragrance mist I have in my collection. This is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This is from like 2013, guys. So I no longer use this one. I've retired it from using this bottle. So as you can tell, it's well loved. There are no scent notes on the back. That's how old it is, and there's a sticker on the bottom. But yeah, this is from like 2013. Another older one which I've retired using is this one. It's called Crisp Orchard Leaves. Again, there are no scent notes. There's a sticker on the bottom. Next is another retired one. I wish this one would come back to the stores here in Canada. I know this was found at SAS in the US, I think a couple years ago. And yeah, this never made it to, I did not see this here in Canada during SAS that year. But if I did, I would have picked up at least two. This is Country Apple. It's, as you can tell, it's really well loved. It's a really old bottle. There's like no scent notes. There's a sticker. So yeah, that's Country Apple. And this one is a Halloween one. So this one, I think it's from like 2016 or 2017. And I would say this is a rare one. I don't see a lot of people show this on YouTube, or I haven't seen this in a lot of collections. This is Perfect Pumpkin. It's essentially Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, but yeah, I love the bottle. No scent notes on the back. There's a sticker on the bottom. So that's Perfect Pumpkin. Next is Vanilla Romance. I absolutely love Vanilla Romance. So I have another backup. I have one other backup, so I have two backups to Vanilla Romance. I have a backup to Platinum. I have a backup to Luminous. I'm just gonna make some room here so I can pull out the bottles here. Just just make my life easier this way. I have an older Into the Night bottle. This is the original. So I've retired myself from using this. In my opinion, I think Into the Night in the OG bottle smells a little bit stronger. But it's still good. But yeah, this rendition is always, to me, it's the best. The original packaging, it's really strong. I love it. I have a backup to Twilight Woods. I have a backup to Wicked Vanilla Woods from the 2022 packaging. I have the online exclusive from the US of this year's version of Wicked Vanilla Woods. I have a backup to Vampire Blood. I have a backup to Candy Apple Cauldron. This one, guys, is Forever Red. This is the faceted version from 2023. And I also have a backup of this year's version. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This year's version, I feel like it's not as strong as this version for Forever Red. So that's why I'm keeping this in my collection. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy that Forever Red had come back this year for 2024, because it was missing from Canada actually for quite some time. So I was happy to see that coming back. But yeah, I just feel like it's so watered down in comparison to the fragrance in this bottle. So if you can, guys, I highly recommend, if you can find it, getting a older bottle of Forever Red. You will not be disappointed. I absolutely love Forever Red in the older. I love older renditions of Forever Red. That's what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day, guys. So next I have a backup to Sweet Pea. I have a backup to Strawberry Pound Cake. Now this is unusual packaging. This actually was from a gift bag, and yeah, it just has a different packaging, so that's why I picked up the gift bag quite a while ago, only because of the fine fragrance mist. Really, that's what I wanted, really, for the packaging. But it's so cute. I know it's coming back for 2025. Yeah, so that's Strawberry Pound Cake in this style of packaging. Next is a backup to Pink Watermelon Blast. Next is a older version of Winter Berry Wonder. Again, I actually like this packaging as opposed to the one from last year, so that's why I kept it. Yeah, they didn't bring this back this year, which is odd. So I have a backup to Strawberry Snowflakes. That's from the 2023 version. I have another backup to Strawberry Snowflakes. This is this year's version. And I have a backup to Snowflakes and Cashmere. I have a 2019 bottle of Frosted Coconut Snowball. I kept this bottle because I absolutely love the packaging. It's a gorgeous, yeah, this is my favorite packaging. of Frosted Coconut Snowball. And along with that, I have a older packaging of Winter Candy Apple. Again, I love the packaging. It's beautiful. Love it. I have this year's version of Vanilla Bean Noel. It's really good this year, guys, in my opinion. So, I have 2 backups of the Faceted from 2023. Last year's version was really good and quite strong too. I have this year's version of Winter Candy Apple. And I have a backup in the Faceted of Winter Candy Apple. I have a backup to Twisted Peppermint. So yeah, those are all of my backups, guys. Yeah, so that's my collection, guys. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas to anyone who's celebrating, or Happy Holidays to everyone. Yeah, so, and hope everyone stays safe, and and Happy New Year. So, but yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to the semi-annual sale, which is happening December the 26th, which is Boxing Day here in Canada. I will be at my local mall bright and early for sure. So yeah, so that's my video, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.